two things I want to speak about, if you don't mind, please. My first topic, I wish to address the American flags located in the various city parks. Excuse me. Last week, the flag in the Kiwanis Park at the corner of 51 and Wilkinsville Road next to Starbucks coffee shop. And the second was at Centennial Veterans Memorial Park near the YMCA. The first one was badly faded and literally torn apart. The second was attached with only one clasp at the top of the flag. For Millington to have the name as Flag City, USA, it does not project the image I think that we should project with the title of Flag City, USA. I was pleased to see that the one at Kiwanis Park has been replaced with a new flag, but the other one in Centennial Park and YMCA is still not properly attached. I assume that Public Works excuse me, is responsible for the care and replacement of the flags, and I hope that they will pay closer attention to our flags. Mike Carruthers is the only military retiree, and I believe the only military veteran currently serving on the Board of Aldermen. As veterans, he and I have been ingrained with a deep respect for our flag, the symbol of our country, and it hurts to see it so badly disrespected. I hope that you will all understand and make sure that this never happens again. I have one last question, and that is, what happened to the flag? Where did it go? The second issue that I want to
wrapped up and carried to the VFW once a year for their official burning.
That's good.
That's where we have been carrying it, but I will make sure on that.
That's the way it should be done.
And your point is well taken on the flag.
Christy, would you mind putting these out for me, please, dear? One for each of the aldermen, please. You got your copy, Mayor?
No, what's it about?
It's about your photo imaging. Here, you give me this original.
I remember what it said. I thought y'all had settled that, you and the chief.
No. Well, kind of, sort of.
All right. Well, I'm very familiar with it, so go ahead.
Okay. After reading the blog called Living in Millington and section titled The Page to Read, I read Ordinance 2009-22, which has to do with the traffic control photographic systems. The city and our police department have not followed the ordinance. It relates specifically to section 15-802B, which states, signs to indicate the use of traffic control photographic systems shall, which means it's mandatory, be clearly posted. Signs to indicate the use of traffic control photographic systems shall be posted in advance of individual system locations and may be posted elsewhere in the city. Realizing that Millington Ordinance 2009-22 section 15-802B was not being properly implemented and not being posted to signs in the areas where it was operating, I requested a refund for a ticket that was issued by Millington SUV speed van. Chief Ray Douglas called me on February 28, 2011, and stated that he was denying a refund because section 15-802B is not applicable for the SUV van. He also stated that the SUV van did not fall under the definition of traffic control photographic systems because the traffic control photographic systems uses, quote, a vehicle sensor, and the SUV speed van uses radar, and radar is not a sensing device. If this is true, the speed van does not fall under the ordinance 2009-22. And then, so my question is, under what ordinance governs its use? I requested that he put the denial in writing, and up to today, I called Chief Douglas this morning, but he was not there, so I left a message for him to call me. So far, I've not heard or received a phone call from him or any correspondence from Chief Douglas.
When did you notify him? When did you call him?
A week ago today, the 28th.
There was a day he's been out sick, but you notified him a week ago that you wanted something in writing.
Please, yes. Again, I'd like to point out that, to this board, that if the SUV speed ban does not fall under the definition of traffic control photographic systems, then under what authority does the city authorize to utilize a speed ban? You can't have it both ways. Either it falls under one definition, you post the signs, or it doesn't fall under definitions and you don't have the authority to use it. Furthermore, it has been stated that the reason for the speed ban is for public safety. Unfortunately, this is not true. I was just told today by Mike Carruthers that we have sustained a 3-car accident in one intersection after the cameras have been installed, and that was a first. We never had that before. Right now, the city is operating a speed trap, and it is about filling the city's coffers with money from hardworking residents from Millington, Tipton County, and Shelby County. After receiving 3 different independent attorneys' opinions, this body has only 3 options. Put up the signs in advance of the SUV speed ban, amend the ordinance, or litigation. Thank you.
Mr. Peters, did you get all that?
I think I got enough to take a look at it.
We had a report, the first one I've seen, that the police gave to the Rotary Club, and if I remember correctly, tickets are down to a little over 200 a month. Am I close, Charlie?
No, they're higher than that.
I'm talking
You're talking about the speed ban.
I'm talking about just the speed
Yeah,
ban.
the tickets are down.
They are down about 200 and something.
Yeah, they're way down.
And accidents are down over 40%.
I mean, you're still gonna have accidents with or without the cameras.
But with accidents are down officially on numbers, right at 40%, and we were hoping for 25.
Exactly.
Now, what accident you talking about, Mike?
The one that, I mean, I have pictures of it. It was a 3-car pileup on Highway 51.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
You know what caused it?
What?
The car in the rear was coming around a semi-truck. The cars in the 2 cars that it hit had 2 cars. It wasn't a rear-end collision because of the traffic camera.
Because I was told it was.
No,
I saw the pictures from it.
I was too, so I went straight up there. The 2 cars that had stopped for the light pulled off and were gone. The 2 cars behind them